The brand new cooking update is here, and with that comes some insanely overpowered rewards. And today I'm gonna be seeing just how rich I can get by only using the items I get from our boy Crispy. And here we are. As you can see, I got literally 0 shekels. However, I do have a good amount of seeds, and that's because to actually make certain recipes you need rare seeds. With that being said, even though I have all of these super overpowered seeds, I'm not allowed to use any of them to make any shekels. So like for example, if I get a bone blossom, I can't sell that bone blossom to Steven. So with that being said, the only way I can actually make profit is by coming over to our boy Crispy here and then giving him food. And I'm not gonna lie, we actually got some good rewards. So we got gourmet seed packs, taco fern, and that's gonna be the main money maker there. If I'm not mistaken, that's a divine. So if I can get that, I could make loads of shekels. With that being said, I really haven't looked at any of the recipes, so I'm gonna just start planting down some seeds and going from there. And then I'm actually gonna be starting with the mythical rarities, so let's go ahead and plant down 2 cactus seeds, 2 dragon fruit seeds, 2 mango seeds, and then finally 2 coconut seeds. And all those mythical seeds should give me a pretty solid start. Also, while I could wait for them to grow the old-fashioned way, let's just say I'm gonna whoa, and would you look at that? Everything just magically grew. That's very convenient. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and pick everything up. And there we go. I know I said I was going to pick everything up, but since I can't sell these items to Steven, it wouldn't make sense to pick everything up, you know? Okay, but with that being said, let's go ahead and put one of each of the fruits that I just got into the cooking pot. Yo, and this dragon fruit is massive. Let's put the smaller one in actually. And then the mango. And last but not least, let's toss a coconut in there. And then let's cook that pupper up. And it looks like it'll take 8 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. Anyways, while I wait for that to finish, I think now is a good time to mention that I'm only going to be giving myself 6 hours for this challenge. And the reason for that is because I could just play forever and then get like trillions, but then that would kind of defeat the point of it, you know? But yeah, all we can really do now is wait for this to finish cooking. And in the meantime, I know I said I haven't looked at the recipes, but I do know that a lot of the recipes require bone blossoms. So let's go ahead and get my 2 bone blossoms out of my inventory and then plant those bad boys up right back here. And while I could use Robux to fully grow them, I'm gonna just grow them the old-fashioned way using watering cans, because using crazy amounts of Robux would also kind of defeat the purpose of this. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and water these bad boys up. And where did they go? I kind of lost the bone blossoms. Oh wait, there's one? Okay, nice. Okay, and we unfortunately did not have enough watering cans to fully grow them, and it's not like we got any shekels to buy anymore. So with that being said, all I can do now is wait for the soup to finish. Also, I love how if you sit in the cooking pot, you literally just spin. Ooh, and we made a pie. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get that. It's a mythical coconut mango dragon fruit cactus pie. Ooh, and then wait, it's 3.5 kgs. That gives me an idea to make some absolutely massive pieces of fruit later on. But that comes later. For now, let's go ahead and feed this pie to Crispy and then hope we get something good. A burnt mutation spray. Not what I needed, but I guess I'll take it. Let's go ahead and put that in my backpack for later. And now I should actually probably start looking at the recipe book. So it looks like he wants a waffle. And according to the internet, I need a coconut, apple, dragon fruit, and mango to make a waffle. And luckily, I literally have all of those things except an apple tree. But I should have some apple tree seeds if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and plant that bad boy down. Ooh, and then wait, I also have a pineapple seed? Wait, I actually need a pineapple for a mythical tier of the waffle. Like that one recipe I showed was for a legendary one, but if you have pineapple, you can make a mythical version of it. I just didn't think I had any pineapple, or I would have just planted that down to begin with. With that being said, how long do these plants take to grow? The apple tree's at 3%, and what about the pineapple? 11%. Okay, that grows pretty quickly. I'll take it. Okay, yeah, so now I just gotta wait for this thing to fully grow, and then I'll be able to make my first mythical recipe. And there we go. Our pineapple surprisingly grew faster than our apple tree. Also, is this the same pineapple from the summer event? Huh, I honestly don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and pick it up. And then the only other ingredient I need to make the mythical waffle is a coconut. So this was actually a super simple recipe. And to see if the size of the fruit matters, let's go ahead and use this big coconut. Also, this thing is massive, 72 kgs. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and put it into the pot and then start cooking it. And 17 minutes. Oh, wait, why is it taking so long? At this rate, I'm gonna be able to cook like no recipes at all. Okay, wait, I know what I said earlier, but like, it's only 39 Robux, you know? And yo, the size of the fruit definitely affects how big the end product is gonna be. Look at how big this thing is. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and give it to Crispy. Artichoke, advanced sprinkler, reclaimer, and corn. Bruh, that corn stinks, but I will take the artichoke. I've actually never done anything with the artichoke, so this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and plant that bad boy down in the front. And oh, wait, is it going to be a single harvest? It grows way too fast for it to be a multi-harvest. Oh, wait, that's pretty cool. Ooh, and okay, it does look like it's only a single harvest plant. Okay, that's all right. Let's go ahead and sell it. A 1.7 kg artichoke. 39,000. Ooh. Wait, that's actually really good. Oh, and we got another pineapple done. That's also very good. Ooh, and wait, I'm looking at the recipe page, and all you need to make a prismatic waffle is a sugar apple, coconut, and then 3 bone blossoms. And since prismatics are the highest tier of foods, you already know we gotta go for those. So let's teleport back to my garden, and then let's start planting up some sugar apples so that they start growing. And I think I'll plant 3, just because planting all 17 down would low-key be overkill. Ooh. And our bone blossoms are almost done. That's nice. However, in the meantime, while we wait for those to grow, let's go ahead and pick up another coconut, put it along with the pineapple into the pot. And then we just gotta wait for another waffle. Ooh, and wait, the wait time's a lot shorter. Does that mean it's gonna be smaller? Okay, that's very interesting. So the size of the fruit also affects how long it takes for it to cook. Okay, but yeah, all we gotta do now is wait for this bad boy to finish. And there we go. We got another waffle. Okay, and yeah, look at how tiny this thing is. You know, at this point, I just want another artichoke so that I can plant it down, pick it up, and then buy another watering can so that I can grow my sugar apples. Okay, but with that being said, let's go ahead and give it to Crispy. And come on, a medium toy. Bruh. Well, on the bright side, we got another pineapple, and then we got plenty of coconuts. So let's go ahead and choose one. This one right here looks good. Let's go ahead and toss those in the pot and then start cooking that bad boy. And then this time it's only going to take 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, so the size of the item also determines how fast the cook time is. And there we go, our waffle is done cooking. And they do be saying 3rd time's the charm, so let's hope we got a seed or something that we can work with this time. Come on. And an advanced sprinkler. Bruh. Like, I'm literally giving him his craving. I guess mythical recipes aren't actually that good, which means we need to move up to prismatic recipes. But to do so, I kind of gotta wait for these sugar apples and bone blossoms to fully grow. And I'm not gonna lie, since I'm only giving myself 6 hours to do this challenge, as much as I would love to sit here doing nothing for the next 2 hours, that's not gonna happen. So as much as I don't wanna, we're gonna have to buy another grow wall. Okay, but anyways, look at that. We got a good amount of sugar apples, then we also got some bone blossoms. And I'm gonna just go ahead and pick everything up. Actually, maybe not all the sugar apples. There's way too much of them. And we also got a gold one. Okay, that's good. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and pick up some bone blossoms. And then to make the prismatic waffle, I'm also going to need a coconut. So let's go ahead and pick a few of those up too. Okay, and then the recipe is 1 sugar apple, 3 bone blossoms, and last but not least, a coconut. And then this should make a prismatic waffle. So let's go ahead and cook it. And only 5 minutes. That's actually not too bad. Wee. And there we go, our waffle is done cooking. And yes, it's a prismatic one. Okay, perfect. That means we should have a chance at some better rewards. I low-key need some seed packs or the taco fern, just because I need something that can make me some shekels. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and give it to him. And come on, something good, please. Bruh, he just gave me a medium toy for a prismatic waffle. You have actually got to be kidding me. And he only has another 14 minutes before his cravings reset. So let's go ahead and pick up the rest of my bone blossoms. Then let's also get some more coconuts. And then I'll be back after I make 2 more waffles. Okay, and unfortunately, the second waffle is going to take longer than expected. So I won't have time to feed that one to him. So for now, I'm going to just go ahead and feed him the original waffle and hope I get something good. Come on, please, a seed. Bruh, another advanced sprinkler? Like, I'm literally an hour into this challenge and I only have 39k shekels. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this event might not be the greatest for making shekels. Okay, I know, never mind. Scratch all that doubting. We can't give up. So, for now, I'm gonna just wait for his craving to reset, and then I have a bit of a game plan. Okay, and there we go. It's looking like he's wanting some pizza this time, and that's great because I'm great at cooking pizza. I've never cooked pizza in my life. Okay, but anyways, surprise, surprise. It looks like to cook a pizza, I need more bone blossoms and sugar apples. Also, you need violet corn? I don't even know if I have that, if I'm being honest. I do. Yo, wait, isn't that from the Busy Bee update? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and collect our other prismatic waffle and then give it to the chef. Bro, what? Wait, you're trolling. I just gave him a bunch of prismatic waffles while he was craving waffles. And now that he's not craving them, I get a taco fern? Huh? How does that genuinely make any sense? Like, I genuinely don't get it. However, I am not complaining. Let's go ahead and plant this puppy down in its own lot. And now we can finally start making some shekels from that. So that'll be nice. Okay, but yeah, for now, I gotta get to cooking this pizza. So let's go ahead and plant the violet corn down. And yo, wait, that thing is growing super quick. Let's go. That's actually so nice. I won't have to wait forever for it to grow. Also, I'm not gonna lie, at this point, I low-key need some bigger fruits because as we've already seen, the bigger the fruits you put in, the bigger the food you get out. So let's just say I have a bit of a plan. Let's go ahead and get my trowel out, and then I'm gonna move everything like right next to each other. And then let's also move the bone blossoms, this other bone blossom. And now, before I put my plan into motion, I need to wait for this piece of violet corn to fully grow. And actually, low-key, I'm gonna plant down another 2 pieces of violet corn down. Might as well, you know? Okay, and there we go. Fortunately, that didn't take too long to grow. So now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and place down one of each sprinklers. So let's put an advanced one down, a basic one down, a master one, and then finally, the new grandmaster one down. And then let's pick up all the plants. And then before I get off to actually do the sprinkler method, I'm gonna go ahead and make a pizza, which just requires 1 sugar apple, 3 bone blossoms, and then finally a piece of corn. And there we go, let's cook that up. And now I'll be back, and holy, this new Grandmaster sprinkler is actually crazy. Wait, I can just go ahead and destroy this small piece of violet corn now. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be making some massive fruit. Okay, but yeah, so now I just gotta go offline for like 30 minutes and then come back when everything finishes growing. Okay, here we go. It's been about half an hour. Let's see how much stuff we got. Oh, okay, wait, that's actually crazy. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pick everything up. Bro, and why is there a sugar apple all the way in the ground? Wait a minute. What? Bro, a 300 kg sugar apple is crazy. Okay, well, we're about to make the biggest pizza ever. Let's go ahead and pick up this small pizza. Then let's put in our huge sugar apple into there. Then our 3 biggest bone blossoms. And then finally our violet corn. And then let's cook that bad boy up. And an hour and 23 minutes? Bro, his craving will be gone by then. So I think this is just one of those times where we gotta use some Robux. And here we go. I can't wait to see how big this will be. Oh, it's a 30 kg pizza. That's actually crazy. Okay, wait. Let's start off by giving him the small one. And we got a mochi mouse. Okay. But now let's go ahead and give him the big pizza. Come on, you better give me a lot of rewards. 4 gourmet seed packs, 3 gourmet eggs, 1 pretzel cart, 1 medium toy, 2 small toy. Bro, I can't even read everything fast enough. Holy, we just got so much things. And that reminds me, low-key, I think a good use of our Grandmaster Sprinkler will be to low-key just do a few more sprinkler methods, since what I've noticed is that every recipe relies on massive bone blossoms. So if we could get a ton of massive ones while our Grandmaster Sprinkler is still going, like that will set us up for the rest of the video. And how much time do we have left? 4 minutes. Okay, wait, that's actually perfect. Let's go ahead and place down another godly sprinkler, another basic one, and then finally an advanced one. And then I'm a low-key just cycle out all these bone blossoms 2 more times so I can then get a bunch of massive bone blossoms to cook with. Also, these are kind of tiny, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete them before I even log off. Okay, yeah, there we go. Let's make sure to pick up all the violet corn and sugar apples too. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I just gotta go AFK for another 30 minutes. Ooh, and this was a pretty good last roll. Also, our taco fern is done. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pick everything up though. And then here, low-key, let's get my trowel out, move this taco fern over here, and then I'm also gonna pick up the taco fern. It's only a one-time harvest? Huh. I thought it was like all individual taco ferns. Like I thought this would be 4. That's interesting, actually. Okay, but anyways, let's actually go ahead and move it a bit closer. And then hopefully with the last few minutes, it'll grow like a pretty big fruit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that being only a single harvest, low-key changes things. Okay, but anyways, now that we finally got something that we can sell, let's go ahead and sell it and see how much it's worth. 141k. Ooh, not gonna lie, that's actually really solid. Also, talking about things that are solid, look at our collection of massive fruits. Like we literally got some insanely big plants. Ooh, and perfect. That's exactly what I was waiting for. And it looks like he wants cake, which according to the wiki, for that we need 4 bone blossoms and then 1 banana. Do I even have banana trees? I do. Okay, nice. Perfect. Let's go ahead and plant that down. And now that I have shekels, I can actually go ahead and buy some watering cans. And bruh, of course there's only 1 in stock. Well, that should be enough, hopefully. Okay, and yeah, there we go. That was more than enough. And yo, wait, that's a pretty big banana tree. And what a perfect time for a rain event. Also, now that I think about it, since I was in a rush earlier, I never actually checked out the rewards that I got from giving him that huge prismatic pizza. So let's actually go ahead and do that right now. So I know for a fact that we got a mochi mouse. And this guy is so cute. Look at him. All active food type pets gain an additional 1.7 XP per second. And then every 10 minutes, it gains 510 experience. That's kind of mid if I'm being honest. Okay, but anyways, then I'm pretty sure I also got some cosmetics. Yeah, we got like this pretzel card thingy. That's kind of cool. It would be cool if you could like push it back and forth. Oh, and yeah, then before I forget, we also got some eggs, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we got 3 gourmet eggs. And look at that, it's a little piggy. That's funny. Anyways, let's go ahead and place those down. And 4 hours? I ain't gonna wait no 4 hours. Let's just say I'm gonna Yo, look at that! 4 hours already passed. The challenge is over. Nah, I'm just kidding. Imagine we get the French fry fair first try. Oh, it's a sushi bear! What does that guy do? Every 78 seconds has a 15% chance a nearby fruit becomes chilled or frozen. And then every 11 minutes flings a sushi towards a random pet and feeds it for 1% of its hunger. Bro, 1% is actually terrible. I can't even lie. That's low-key a mid-pet. Let's hope we get a better pet out of this next one. A pancake mole? I'm pretty sure that's literally just a normal mole. Yeah, it is. Wait, low-key. That can help me with my shekel situation, though. I'll leave that guy down. And here goes the last egg. Come on, give me something good. A bagel bunny. What does that guy do? Every 43 seconds, eats a carrot for 5 times its value. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually not bad. It's definitely not great, but it's definitely not bad either. Oh, and yeah, then I almost forgot, but then I'm pretty sure I also got some crates. Yes, I got a food crate. Let's place that down. And then last but not least, I also got some fried mutation sprays, some honey glazed ones, and then I'm pretty sure I also got a burnt one, yes. Wait, low key. Let's go ahead and use all these sprays on my taco fern fern because then that'll give me a good amount of shekels. And there we go. We got a fried, burnt, honey glazed taco fern. Let's go ahead and pick that up and then sell it. And there should be a couple mil, right? Yeah, 1.4. Not too shabby. Oh, and wait, I almost forgot. But I needed a banana so I could make that cake. Okay, there you go. Banana has been secured. Also, this is low-key a pretty small banana if you ask me. But anyways, let's go ahead and submit it. And then we need to submit 4 massive bone blossoms. Like, I need our biggest ones. And I'm not gonna lie, we don't have any too big ones. Like, they're mostly around 26 kgs. Okay, that's all right. Let's go ahead and cook those up. And this one will take 40 minutes. Yeah, we'll have plenty of time for this one. And I got just the thing to do in the meantime, which will get me even bigger bone blossoms than the ones that I just got. And that's where I introduce my alt account. So pretty much in the previous video, I got some absolutely ginormous bone blossoms. Like each one of these are 100 kgs. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, we all know what raccoons do, so I'm gonna go ahead and place them down, and I luckily have 2 of them right now. And then we all know what they do. Every 14 minutes they steal a bone blossom, so yeah. Oh, and then wait, I also have some mimic octopuses that I can use. Yes, let's go ahead and place those down. And then I have one more from my alt that I can gift myself. Let's go ahead and accept that. So now if I pick up my mole, the mimic octopuses will just copy the raccoons. So yeah, for the next 40 minutes while I wait for the cake to finish, I'm literally just going to be siphoning off bone blossoms from my alt account onto my main one. Oh, and yeah, then I'll also be farming this taco fern. Why not? And my cake is done. Let's go ahead and see what we'll get. Come on, it better be a big one. 14 kgs. Oh yeah, that's pretty big. And now that I think about it, how does this little guy eat something so big? Like, how does that even fit in his stomach? It makes no sense. Okay, but come on. Give me a whole nother list of rewards, please. Oh, wait, actually, my mimic octopus got me something. Bruh, he gave me a tiny one. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and feed him this cake. Come on. A pancake stack, fried mutation, mochi mouse, 2 honey glazed, artichoke, advanced sprinkler, 3 corn, and 2 fork fences. Okay, not too bad if I'm being honest. And that reminds me, let's go ahead and plant the artichokes down. We got 3 of them, counting the ones we got earlier. Let's plant those bad boys down in a line. Oh, and yeah, then look at these massive bone blossoms that our raccoons got us. Like, these will make some nice and big pieces of food. And talking about pieces of food, I low-key just gotta wait for his next craving, because there's no point of making something that will take an hour to make just for it to not even be his craving by the time it finishes. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my progress is low-key being stunted by just how long everything takes to cook. Like, it literally takes forever. Oh, and yeah, also my artichokes are done. Let's go ahead and pick those bad boys up. And I didn't pick the last one up for some reason. Oh, there you go, we're good. And then let's sell them. 28k, 57k. Ooh, that was a big one. And then finally 56k. Oh, and yeah, then I also have a few taco ferns. Yes, I have 2 of them. Oh, and our raccoons got us some more huge candy blossoms, or bone blossoms. Nice, you love to see it. But anyways, let's go ahead and sell both our taco ferns. And this should take me to like, what, 3 million if I'm not mistaken? Oh, never mind. 2 million. Okay, but yeah, all we gotta do now is wait. And I only have a bit over 2 hours of this challenge left. And we only have 2 million shekels. So, yeah. This is gonna turn out to be a very interesting challenge. Okay, and there we go. Looks like his next craving is pie. And if we check the wiki, that one's actually really simple. It's literally just 4 bone blossoms along with a pumpkin. So let's come over to the seed shop, buy a pumpkin. There's none in stock. I might have some pumpkin seeds. I'm not sure. Yes, I do. Okay, perfect. And let's actually plant a few down to try to get a big variant, you know? There we go. And now I need to go buy some more watering cans. Also, I'm low-key excited to see how big of a pie we can get with these 100-kilogram bone blossoms. Okay, but anyways, where was I? Let's go ahead and go to the gear shop, show me the goodies, and then let's buy the watering cans. Ooh, and what are the odds? There's also a godly sprinkler in stock. Let's buy that too. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and water these pumpkins up. And I kind of lost track of where they were, so I kind of just gotta like scatter out the watering cans like crazy. Ooh, and this one is a pretty good size. Should be at least like 10 kgs. Perfect, 11.1 kgs. Okay, let's go ahead and submit put that into the cooking pot. Then let's submit 1 giant bone blossom, 2 giant bone blossoms, 3 giant bone blossoms, and then finally 4 giant bone blossoms. And bro, another hour cook time is crazy. Let's go ahead and cook that bad boy up. And I think you already know where I'm going with this. Yeah, let's just say rip to my wallet after this video. Okay, and let's see what we got. We got a prismatic bone blossom, a 60 kg one. Wait, this is the biggest fruit we've gotten so far, or the biggest recipe, whatever you want to call it. This thing is actually massive. Okay, bro, if you don't give me something good for this, like, I don't even know. Like, he better give me the max rewards. But anyways, let's go ahead and give him my food. And come on, pancake stack, gourmet egg, small toy, artichoke, corn, watering can, fork fence, more watering cans, 42,000 shekels. 42,000 shekels? Each one of those bone blossoms sell for 2 trillion. And I gave him 4. Bro is low-key the biggest thief ever. Like, what? On the bright side, at least we got another gourmet egg. Let's go ahead and plant that puppy down. And like usual, I ain't waiting 4 hours. Oh, and wait, there goes our octopus. Come on, seal another big one, please. I'm pretty sure I'm out of the gigantic ones. He's still a medium-sized one. I'll take it, I guess. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and see what we get out of this gourmet egg. Come on. Bruh, another bagel bunny. Also, now that I just opened that, that reminds me, this crate is done. So let's go ahead and open it. And the hot dog truck, not bad. Also, I completely forgot to do this earlier, but I'm pretty sure I also got some gourmet seed packs. Yes. Imagine I get the tomato first try. A jalapeno. That is not no tomato. They do be saying 2nd time's the charm, right? Another jalapeno. What I meant to say is they be saying 3rd time's the charm. A crown melon, I'll take it. I want a sugar glaze, low-key. Well, here goes the last one. Bruh. Okay, well, I think it's safe to say we got cooked. However, on the bright side, that is more plants that I can now use to get more shekels. So let's go ahead and plant those puppies down. Same with the crown melons. And then I'm pretty sure we also got some watering cans from that. Yes, we did. Let's go ahead and grow those up. And nice. Those things grow super quick. Okay, but now that we got all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and run back to the cooking area. And it won't be as big this time, but let's go ahead and make another pie. Yeah, all the rest of mine are pretty small. Actually, a 30 kg one, that's not bad. A 24 kg one. And then finally, I need another pumpkin. Bruh, I never picked it up. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and start the cook time. And only 30 minutes. Okay, I can wait that long. In the meantime, let's low-key go ahead and run back to the gear shop and then buy some more watering cans. So now I can finish growing these jalapeno trees. And never mind, they were already done. Okay, but anyways, while I sit here waiting, I can just farm out this taco fern along with these jalapenos. And let's actually go ahead and sell that taco fern right now. Wait, why does this one only have like 2 wings? Huh, that's weird. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and sell it. And another 67,000. Wait, that one was tiny. Only 67k? That's kind of mid. Oh, and yeah, also, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't think we'll be needing any of these other trees anymore. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get my reclaimer out and reclaim all of them. And actually, I'll leave a coconut tree just in case. Those things take forever to grow. So if I do end up needing one, I really don't want to use another grow wall, you know? Okay, there you go. But besides that, everything else has been reclaimed. So now I just gotta wait for the stuff to finish cooking. Whee! Okay, and there we go. Our pie is done. Let's go ahead and clear out my inventory. And oh yeah, look at how much massive bone blossoms we got. Those will definitely help out here in a bit. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and get our pie. And ooh, wait, it's still a pretty good size. 13 kgs. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and turn it in. And come on, 3 mutation sprays, medium toy, gourmet seed pack, and then a burnt mutation spray. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and open up these gourmet seed packs. And there's actually a strat to getting the rarest seeds. What you first got to do is you got to get like 3 random plants. It really don't matter. So like this 6 kg sugar apple, this other sugar apple, this mango, and then this piece of violet corn. Then you got to cook it. And the strat here is you got to jump into the pot while it's cooking. So then you can be spinning. And now if I open a seed pack, I'll get something super rare. Come on. Okay, what I meant to say is you have to open 2 seed packs, and on the second try, you'll get something super rare. Come on. A sugar glaze. I'll take it. It's our first mythical. Also, I just realized, why does the taco fern look exactly like the sugar glaze in this shop thing? That is so weird. They probably messed that up. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and plant this bad boy down. And I'm not gonna lie, jalapenos and stuff take a lot longer than I expected to grow. Like, look, our taco fern is done, but like none of our jalapenos are. So like that's super unlucky. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea where all our time went, but we literally only have like an hour and 15 minutes till this challenge is up. Like, he's only gonna be able to reset his craving one more time. So in the meantime, while I wait for that to happen, I'm gonna be farming up as much massive bone blossoms as humanly possible, so I can then make as much food as humanly possible. Because I'm not gonna lie, we've gotten some good rewards, but like we haven't gotten anything too crazy out of an egg. And I kind of want that French fry fox or whatever it's called. I have no idea what it does, but if it's only a 1%, it should be pretty good, you know? Okay, and his craving still hasn't reset, but our cake is done, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And it's only a mythical one this time. Let's see what we get. One reclaimer. Bruh. Okay, yeah, low-key. In the meantime, while I wait for his stuff to reset, I'm gonna just be getting rid of all like these small sugar apples. So let's just stuff them all into the pot and then start cooking it. Okay, and there we go. His craving just reset and he wants sushi. Bro, and that is like genuinely the worst role we could have asked for. There is literally no known recipes for sushi. So like, I'm actually cooked. Okay, we do still have like another hour and 5 minutes of the challenge though, meaning his timer will reset once more. So I guess we kind of just gotta wait and hope that we got something good for the final roll. Also, let's just say when that time comes, lots of Robux are gonna be used. Anyways, for now, let's go ahead and pick up our recipe. And what do we get? Soup. Okay. A reclaimer, bruh. Okay, you know what? I'm literally just gonna put like a bunch of random stuff in there and imagine we make sushi. The chances are low, but never zero. 83-minute cook time. I'm gonna just go ahead and skip it just to see what we get at this point. Imagine it's like prismatic sushi. That'd be crazy. Oh, pizza. Oh, wait, that might be the biggest pizza we've gotten so far. Oh, never mind. It's only 25 kgs. 3 gourmet eggs, another gourmet egg, gourmet seed packs, artichoke, reclaimer, corn, and more reclaimers, and more corn. Low-key, that was actually really good. We got 4 gourmet eggs and then 2 seed packs. Okay, come on. Here goes the first one. Come on, bruh. On the bright side, we haven't gotten any onions, so that's good. And another crown melon. Okay, well, I guess I just gotta wait another hour and hope he has a better craving next time. Okay, and here we go. His craving just reset and he better want something good because I literally got 4 minutes before the 6 hours are up. So here we go. Come on. Donuts. Oh, interesting. So for those, I need 3 bone blossoms, which as you can see, I'm loaded in that department. And then we either need a sugar apple and banana or a sugar glaze. And bruh, of course it would be something that we only have 4 of. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to choose the bananas. Let's go ahead and pick those up. And then my backpack is full. Okay, I can't even pick up those sugar apples. We should have a good amount of big ones in my inventory though, so it really shouldn't matter. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the banana. It's in my inventory or my hotbar. And then we need the shocked bone blossoms. We need the huge ones. That's 1, 2, and then 3, and then finally a sugar apple. And a 64 kg one should do. Ooh, wait, never mind. We got an 84 kg one. Let's do that. And then I obviously don't got any time to wait, so I'm gonna just use a bit of Robux. Okay, there we go. There's the first donut. Let's go ahead and make a second one, which requires the banana, sugar apple. Give me the biggest one, 80 kgs. Yeah, it looks like that's the biggest one I got. And then finally, let's give it some massive bone blossoms. There we go. Let's cook it. Skip the cook time. And then I have enough bananas to do that 2 more times. So let's go ahead and just repeat the process. Also, I like how each one of these huge bone blossoms that I'm tossing in there is literally 2 trillion. And then that's not even counting the sugar apple. Like, imagine how much that's worth. Okay, but anyways, this is the last donut. I'm completely out of bananas after this. And there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 gigantic donuts. Ooh, wait, that thing's actually massive. Wait, and I never checked this out before, but do they sell for anything? How much is this worth? I don't see anything. They don't. don't. I was gonna say, I low-key just found a method to make trillions. Ugh. And what happened to my arms? Bro, this donut is so big, it messed up my arms. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and see what he gives me. Try this food I cooked up crispy. A bunch of seed packs, mochi mouse, artichoke, advanced sprinkler, reclaimer, watering cans. Holy. We got 7 gourmet seed packs. What? A gourmet egg and then a mochi mouse. And we still have 3 more donuts. Let's go ahead and give them to him. So here goes the second one. Pancake stack, gourmet seed packs, mochi mouse, medium toy, gourmet seed packs, food crate, corn, and then shekels. Okay, here goes the third time. Come on. I just realized I haven't gotten any more taco ferns. Hopefully I get another one here soon. Pancake stack, medium toy, gourmet seed pack, small toy, and then corn and reclaimers. Bro, I've literally only gotten 1 taco fern, I'm pretty sure. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and give him the last donut. Come on, give me another taco fern, please. Bro, we got 24 gourmet seed packs. That's actually not too bad. Okay, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, as cool as this cooking event is, it's not really the greatest thing for making shekels.